Hey guys, welcome to KTT, Karts That Torque. Well, I have to do another video. I recorded almost, I think it's 11 minutes of footage of me doing everything I had to do with the go-kart today, and sadly my phone deleted everything, so I'll just do a summary of everything I've done. Sorry that you don't get to see a good video, me explaining what I had to do and showing you the before and after. So basically I'll explain to you what I did, show you what the after. So I had to do a couple things on the go-kart. I needed to redo the front headlights. So they were mounted up here, but they kept getting hit. So I had to take the old bracket, bend it over, and mount the headlights to there. Did that to both of them. So now they're a little bit more back and they won't get hit by anything if I do hit anything. So that's one thing. Second thing was the torque converter. Now I'll show you that. Here's the torque converter. Now my one problem was the torque converter plate was extremely bent over because it was getting pushed over by this dipstick and the bottom plate was hitting against it. So I grinded that down a little bit, and I had to put a spacer on the very top to move the top well, the wheel thing over. I know what you would call them, forgot. What is it called? Oh, it's like clutch wheel. I forgot the term, so sorry. I'll get it right one of these days. And the belt here, I got it from Tractor Supply. It's a little bit too big for it, as you can tell. It's got a lot of slack. It slips, but it does the job. And also, here's where the old rack was welded on, and it was welded or attached to these bars, which I had to cut because, as you can see, it won't fit there. This motor is a lot bigger than my last one. I also realized too that I guess when I did that jump in the video, in the intro, that I smashed the tank against the back bar. So now it's got a nice little groove. I plan on fixing that by cutting this part off and having another tube go at an angle and then back around, so it'll come out and be extended by at least an inch. That should give me plenty of clearance. Also, in some of the pictures you can tell, one of my mud flaps broke off. Now it was holding on to down here a little bit. All this is rusted. I can tell that it's not been on there for a while. I did not realize that. And I definitely need new seats. I had plans on making a whole new bench seat anyway, go completely across. But they're temporary. It was on the go-kart when I got it. Still need to hook up the motor to the battery. But I do have a bracket down there, and it's nice and snug. I just got to hit it out. And I don't have the headlights hooked up yet. Now, I've noticed that this front wheel was pretty much touching right in here. I did the best that I could, ran out of welding wire, but the spindle part that holds the tire itself was completely snapped off. Don't ask me how I was holding on. The best way I can explain it is like put a bolt through a hole and tie something to, or tighten up something to the bolt. It's just gonna wiggle. It wasn't there. So I re-welded as much as I could, and I got about this much to go on it, and I ran out of welding wire. So definitely want to get that fixed a little bit more soon, but didn't even know it was broke. I hit jumps all day long here out in the yard and at my fiance's grandparents' house. Never had any issues. Still waiting for my master cylinder. I ordered it last Thursday. They shipped it out Friday. It's now Thursday and still have yet to receive it. So, and they said 3-day shipping. they shipped DHL. I don't know what happened with that, but I still haven't yet to get it. But take you into my shed where I've been working at for the most part. Here's the rack, and you can see where I cut it off there, old gas tank. Sadly, I paid $12 for that fitting, and within a day my motor blew up or broke down. So there's my old motor. I took it apart to see what all happened. It was just the push rods, one snapped, one bent in half, and the head gasket seal also cracked. So, and I'm using that welder. There's the old GY6 motor that was on it. It may actually still run, but with hoses and everything dry rotted off of it, I just didn't feel like fixing it. It'd been kind of nice to have reverse. There's the original tires and rims that went on the go-kart. Just had my fiance's stepdad bore out the hubs to a 1-inch. They were 7/8. Might see if they fit on the go-kart now. He even gave it a key slot. Biggest difference was these are, let's see, 22 by 10 by 10. So I'll be dropping down an inch. And these big old things off the lawnmower were, what are they? 23 by 10.5 by 12. So yeah, it's a 30 series torque converter. It's too little of a torque converter to try to pull these tires around. Trust me, these tires do not spin whatsoever. But that torque converter starts slipping before these tires do. I definitely would love to upgrade to a 40 series. So if anybody's got one out there, send it my way. I'll do a review on it. Just kidding. But I do need to get one. Probably go to Go Power Sports and buy one from them. They're having a pretty good sale on them right now. So yeah, here's the lawnmower I got those tires off of. It ran, it drove, it cut grass just fine. The only problem was it does leak oil really bad. And my landlords said that they don't like how that deck cuts the lawn. It's a 48-inch deck, and they have big old 60-something inch zero turn. So of course the zero turn is going to cut the lawn pretty well compared to an old 48-inch. But to me the 48-inch cut fine. So whatever. They told me no. I used parts off it. So I'd like to get this cleaned up pretty soon. I got another go-kart coming tomorrow. It's not as big as this one. It's a one-seater with roll cage. It's my stepsister. She bought it, say, about 15 years ago for around $1,500. Or 13 years ago, somewhere around there. And the clutch was going out, so she said that she would give it to me practically for nothing. So I did some trades in my family to get it. So it'll be over here tomorrow. And I'm back again. I'm using my S5 to do all my filming on this. It's the best I can do. Don't have no GoPros or anything like that. It does when I need to. I can edit it just fine. Sorry. Lady's over there yelling at her dog. That's why I go to the country and ride go-karts. People around here start yelling at me for anything. So yeah. I'd like to get this motor bolted down soon, because I don't know if I said it in the video. I accidentally did not drill it to precise measurements, and the back left hole is off by, say, about a quarter inch, half inch. So I got to redo that and try to get that bolted in the back. So let me show you that real fast. Yeah. You can see where it's off. I don't know what I did. And I broke my drill bit that I was using, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed, get that back in there, because it does lift it up slightly under the back, and if that was bolted down, it'd probably help out a lot. There's the quarter-inch plate on the 2-inch riser square tubing. Got it welded underneath the motor, the back of the motor. And I've got all this support down here. I know it's a lot, probably unnecessary, but my last little 11 horsepower was literally just bending this as much as it could. And that was my big problem for the last one. But I got the trailer hitch back on. So I'll get that mud flap back on it as soon as I can. Get some welding wire. And it's like a far shot. So yeah, it's come a long ways. By no means it doesn't look like perfection, but it's my first attempt on a go-kart. If it wasn't Batman, I was going to be turned into a Ghostbuster theme. My son loves Batman and Ghostbusters, but right now he's all about Ghostbusters. After I make him to the Batman. Or Batman-mobile. So, and I'm back. I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, sadly I did pretty much all of this already the first time today. It took a few hours to get all this done on the go-kart. But lost the video. Well, lost, I think, 4 different videos I was going to edit together. I was trying to clean out some space, and I was trying to use the app to get it all together and delete the original footage, which by doing that, it deleted the footage that I just edited into the new video. But again, this is the first episode. Hopefully I'll get a little bit better at speaking. Not so much camera shy, just get nervous. But roll tide. I got some family down in Alabama, my brothers, Dakota, Hunter, Josiah, I love you, shout out to you. And my dad and Beth, and my mom, my stepdad Bobby. If it wasn't for y'all and my grandmother, and Rachel and my son, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be building this. So, thank you again, and thanks for watching.